there is an inherent problem doing what I do, and the main problem is that every now and again a car really kind of grabs you, really grabs your attention. This car behind me has been in storage ever since I've been here. Um, every time I've walked past it, it's made me smile. Every time I've walked past it, I've just wanted to drive it, wanted to hear it, wanted to hear it running, wanted to sit in it. Um, and then we moved it to the front, and now we've been asked to sell it. Um, and I don't want to sell it. I'd like to keep it for myself. I'd love to keep it for myself. Um, but it's one of the prettiest cars I think I've ever seen. Throughout my childhood, in the 70s and 80s, I would see them on these American films and what have you, and just love them. And they looked so sort of um, caricaturish because they were so wild and so powerful and so noisy. Um, and then they were my favourite car when I got Gran Turismo on the PlayStation. The car behind me is a very rare car. It's a 1963 Corvette Stingray, 327 cubic inch, which is approximately 5.4 litres, V8, with a 4-speed Hurst manual shifter in Sebring Silver with red leather. I'd like to show you around. It's so pretty. Um, it's it's my favourite car in our storage. Um, I've always been a Porsche man, and we've got lots of E-types, and I love E-types as well. But this car has really grabbed my imagination, and it did from the first time I saw it. I've been looking at it for over a year now, and it's time the car came up for sale, and so here we are. I've been walking around this car with a camera for the last 45-50 minutes, and from every angle it's just wild. It's a wild design. It's got a huge 327 cubic inch V8 engine, which sounds amazing. I'm going to start it in a minute because I can't not. The shape is incredible. It's very rare. It's a split screen. So they only made the split screen for a year, which was 1963. Out of the 21,500 Corvettes that were made in 1963, a little over 10,000 of them were the split screens. And they actually had to employ additional staff to keep up with the demand, because the impact on the American market when this car was launched was huge. And quite rightly so. Quite rightly so. It looks elegant, it looks muscly, it looks quite thuggish. And it was derived from a sports racing car built by Mr. Mitchell. I forget his first name, but which was a successful race car. These were used extensively for racing in the 60s. Those chrome wheel covers, just beautiful. White wall tyres suit it really well. Now, I've been underneath this car because we've had this car stored up on a ramp, and I've been underneath, and the chassis is completely solid all the way through, so it's just as nice underneath as it is on top. If you look closely, there are a couple of chips here and there. I think with a car of this age, it's entitled to have a couple of chips and a little bit of patina here and there, or patina, depending on how you would like to phrase it. Those headlamps revolve backwards. I've shown those in the photos. So I've had the headlamps folded up. So you've got twin headlamps, 4 in total. The Sebring Silver with this chrome, and the chrome's in lovely condition. I just zoom in, you can see one of the little chips there, look. The chrome is in good shape. The grills down there are lovely as well. So pretty. Back in the day when chrome really was the rage, chrome seal covers. You can see the reflection down the body of the car, but the panels are all lovely and straight. It's got a great big long bonnet. And even the exhaust exits, that looks fabulous. What a lovely design. It's kind of really sort of pointed at the back end. They really don't make cars like this now. They stopped making cars like this a very, very long time ago. Just beautiful. Look at that. Open door and move to the inside, and you've got this lovely red leather. It looks a bit more ready in my camera than it does with my bare eyesight, for want of a better phrase. It's not quite as bright. I'll see if I can calm that down a bit before I post it. But all the interior is all very nice. Of course, this is the access to the luggage compartment. You can see the condition of the luggage compartment here is excellent. The condition of the seats is very nice. They've got plenty of support. The cushions feel good. The leather feels nice. The colour is good. There are two sets of carpets that sat over the top of these carpets to protect them, and these sit over those carpets. So the owner has certainly thought a great deal about how to look after this car. So you can see a headlamp switch there, which moves them up. I'm going to come around and show you that now. So now we have the headlamps I was talking about. How cool. They just revolve. Nice simple design. Back down again. So you have lights and wipers, speedo that goes up to 160, rev counter, fuel, battery, all the information that you really like to know. All pressure and temperature, ignition, parking brake, choke. And then there is your Hurst gear shifter. There we go. And there's a gear pattern. Now that gear shift is absolutely fantastic. It's a very definite, it's a small travel. It's a very definite click into each of the gears, including reverse. It feels really nice. It feels very positive. And it feels really robust and very strong. The dash is just wild. It really is a caricature of a sports car. Now I can't help this. I'm going to have to start it. You need to listen to this. I'm going to just come out. I could listen to that all day. I would get up 2 hours earlier every Saturday morning to take this for a spin. That just sounds incredible. It's just thumping away on tick over. And the power steering is very nice and light, so you can turn it with one hand. Let's give it a little bit of a blip. Very nice, crisp throttle response. Pull the engine bonnet as well. Very nice, crisp engine response. And I'm just going to show you underneath the bonnet too. That is one 327 cubic inch, 300 horsepower. Now these were 250 horsepower was the standard car, and then you had 300 horsepower upgrade, and I think there's another 350. This is a 300 horsepower car, but that engine just sounds and feels absolutely lovely. It's an absolute beast. The doors, as you can see, a little bit like the Ford GTs, in that they wrap across the top and they eat into the roof space, as you can see. It's just an absolute joy. And again, looking out through that rear window, all that really nicely fitted carpet's in lovely condition. Every single part of me wants to own this car, but every single part of my wife would kill me if I did. Does that mean I wouldn't be able to retire? That's just lovely. A very spectacular, very pretty car. Made in small numbers, made over a short period of time. And of course, 1963, that's a long time ago. So there will have been cars that have been written off and crashed and what have you. So this is now a very rare car. Very rare car indeed. And if you have one of these and took it out on a Sunday morning, I very, very much doubt whether you see another one on the road. And this car is ready to run. So I hope you like the car. I hope you like the video and find the video useful. If you'd like to know more about the car, please visit our website, www.bramshawebv.com. Either drop us a text or a WhatsApp or an email, or pick up the phone and speak to us. We'd love to talk to you about it. Thanks for watching.